Our next topic, pay to play. So today we had from the soccerwire.com the top 100 club rankings on the girls' side. Number one club, according to soccerwire.com for girls soccer, is Solar. Solar SC is based out of Texas, and it costs $6,000 to $7,000 a year to play there. Man, if you had twins, you're screwed. And then Tofat Soccer Club from Atlanta is number 2. I never heard of Tofat, but apparently they're number 2. And third, we have SoCal Blues. So let's talk about these groups. So Tofat, I went to their website, and the Junior Academy is, the rec program. That's like U8. It's $1,175 if you pay full in June. That's a Junior Academy. And then U9 Academy is $1,325, and U11 is $1,425, and U12 Academies and up is $1,475. And then other fees, I love this part. So other fees, so tournament fee entries can range anywhere from $50 to $75 per player per tournament, and occasional indoor arena rental $5 per player per event. And overhead for academy communication channels, website hosting fees, phone, hotline, etc. Roughly 5 to 10 per player per year. Admin costs of $5 per player per year. And expenses, goalkeeping gloves, $1 to $2 per player for communal keeper gloves. And pictures, that depends on whatever the costs are. So these are extra. And all this stuff reminds me of fees in colleges and universities. If you go to SoCal Blues website, it looks like, registration for a college. I mean, let me show you. I want to pull up the PDF real quick. So if you look at the SoCal Blues PDF, let me pull that up right now. And switch to my computer screen. SoCal Blues. So this is a player agreement, a parent agreement, excuse me. It goes over, who their objectives, introduction, and look how long this is. Team tryouts. So they talk about the team players and how this is all going to the photo release. It covers a lot of things. So I'm going to scroll down to the point of costs and stuff. So. All right, SoCal Blues 2018-19 player dues. So the Blues Youth Academy, which is basically the rec, is one lump sum of $800. Don't worry, or you can do a payment plan of, $175 late payment. You get all these other fees, but it gets upwards to $2,850 or a deposit program, and they have these late payment fees. You get nailed with this, and refund policy. It's 50% back for, if COVID hits or something like that, which is covered in here. Act of God, or act of government enforcement. That's not covered, and that's where we're fighting with a lot of clubs are fighting with a lot of parents about what is owed. They have financial aid. Contact the financial aid to obtain it and fill all these other. This is just like going to college. And it's getting ridiculous. And the reason I bring this up is universities are in big trouble. They keep raising their prices because they created a fake demand. They created a fake view of what's going on. Like you must go to Harvard kind of mentality is you must play for this club mentality. And if you don't, you're not going to get a good job. And in this case, in soccer, if you don't, you're not going to be able to go to university and play because you're not going to be seen because you have to do it this way. This is all crazy. And it's only going to go higher based on the demand. And let me give it, the universities, they don't teach you, spoiler alert. So I went to Loyola Marymount University. That's not an easy university to get into. I probably should have never got in. I wasn't that bright. But I was an athlete, and I was the number one athlete. for the men's soccer program at the time in 1997. And the classes I went to, I mean, the far as them helping me get advice, none of that happened. I was on my own. I was picking up my classes on my own. It was, and this school is expensive. At the time, it was like $21,000 a year. That was in 1997. Right now, it's up to like $50,000, $60,000 a year, which is insane, for that. How does it go up in value? I mean, they did not serve me at all. There's no system in place, and you can blame the coaches or whatever, but I talked a lot I was on my own. I had to go through admissions department, all that, and I'm like, help me. No one would help me. So my first day in class, I'm in the wrong class, of course, scheduled in the wrong class. I was in a math class, and it was only in Spanish, only teaching Spanish, and I get all that, and it re-registered. It was horrible. So I had a history class and a psychology class and some other class. But anyways, all my professors, they did not teach at all. They would talk about themselves and just unprepared and just talk about nothing that was preparing us for the test. And classes, it wasn't homework driven. It was, you got 2 exams in the fall and 2 exams in the spring. I mean, that's just kind of what it is. And you go to class and all this stuff, and they didn't teach. They say, basically, read this book, and we're going to test you on this book. But what I'm lecturing about is not going to. I mean, are you kidding me? What is the value of education if all we're going to hear from these high-paid faculty goofballs? They're just talking about their life. And I'm not saying this about everybody. This is my experience, and it's mine, and I own it. Where was the teaching? There wasn't. Go read this book. There was no teaching. Why didn't I even go to class? I learned nothing. So, obviously, I didn't stay around. Other reasons, but it's not... I mean, you're paying this kind of money to take tests. You could do that online. What is the value of education? It's the same thing with soccer. If you want to be good, if you want to produce in the workforce from a college degree or whatever, it's not about what degree you have. It's about can you get things done? Can you get things done? Are you successful? I mean, you must be good at your job. Experience matters. A college degree doesn't. It has, you need experience. You got to be a well-rounded human being. They don't teach you that, but you're paying everything for what? You want to go in debt for a guy or some professor coming in and say, study this. I'm going to tell you about my time at this coffee shop at Starbucks. It's not real. It's kind of like, so use soccer. You're paying, assuming that you're going to be entitled. That's what universities are. It's about entitled, spoiled, rich brats that got in somehow because they could afford it or they paid someone to get them in. It's a big joke. If you want to be a good soccer player, it's not about the club. They're not going to get you there at all. You have to be good. Are you athletic? Do you have good work ethic? Are you a good human being? Are you able to be technical? Did you watch the game? Did you involve yourself in the culture of the game? It takes more. It's not a soccer club, ladies and gentlemen. Never was. Ever. It's a problem that we think if we're part of some group, we're going to be successful. It's your community that makes you successful. Your home community. I don't know if any of this podcast made sense, but I'm tired and I'm done and I'm moving on. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking about pausing this podcast because, like I said, if I'm being censored by YouTube, what's the point? All right, peace out.